I'm saying the same thing. Good evening, Littleton. Welcome to our special meeting tonight, July 8th, 2021. Just like last week, we're going to enter into executive session as our first order of business. We'll be coming out of executive session at about 6 p.m. and going into open session at that point. Very brief agenda tonight. It's a personnel issue. It's an appointment. And so at this point, I'd entertain a motion to enter into executive session.
The select board vote pursuant to Mass General Law, Chapter 30A, subsection 21A2, go into executive session to conduct strategy and preparation for negotiations with non-union personnel, and Mass General Law, Chapter 30A, section 21A3, to discuss strategy in respect to litigation, as the chair declares that an open meeting may have a detrimental effect on litigating position of the public body.
Chair so declares. Motion's been made
Second.
and seconded. Mr. Knox?
Aye.
Ms. Napoli?
Aye.
Chair's in favor. So we will be entering into executive session, folks, and we will come out by, I would anticipate, about 6 p.m. Thank you. But you can go back live.
Oh, we don't have the TV on. Do we need it? We don't need it.
All right, welcome back, Littleton, to the Select Board meeting of July 8th. We just exited executive session, and we now will enter into our open session meeting. It's a one-item agenda, but before we start, I'd ask Mr. Knox if you could lead us in the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. So as I mentioned, it's a one-item agenda, and it's confirmation of the appointment of Michelle Vibert as our Human Resources Director. It's a very exciting time for Littleton. We're excited that Michelle and her husband are here for this appointment. And before we have any discussion or anything, I'll just open it up to, actually, Michelle, if you'd like to come up to the microphone and just introduce yourself to
Want me
the
to tee it
Select
up?
Board. Before you start though, Michelle, Anthony likes the microphone, so he'd like to tee it up.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, very much. Just for the sake of our large viewership at home, the process that we went through is we posted the position in the MMA. It went for 30 days. We had a total of 8 applicants. We chose to interview 7. We had a committee that consisted of myself, Assistant Town Administrator Joe Layden, Interim HR Director Jen Deverwood, Gary Wilson, Chairman of our FinCom, as well as yourself, Mr. Chairman. Out of that,
Clenching Superintendent.
oh, and I'm sorry, and Superintendent Kelly Clenchy, yes, thank you. After we interviewed the 7 candidates, we all felt really comfortable that there was a clear number one, and that was Michelle, who's in front of us tonight. This is an appointment, just similar to the finance director, this is an appointment of the town administrator, but the way that we do things in Littleton is really, we work as a team, and it means as much to me as having Michelle join us as having the board agree with the decisions that I make. Because I know the consequences if not, right, Jack? Yeah. So, no, with that, I'm pleased to recommend appointment of Michelle Vibert as our Human Resources Director. A little bit of a history. Michelle is currently the HR Director for the town of Winchester since 2017. She also serves as their ADA Coordinator. Prior to that, she was a Benefits Coordinator for the town of Lexington, trained under what I consider one of the finest HR directors in D. Casey, so I know that she was trained very well. So I knew right away that she was, and she just proved that she was going to be a great fit here in Littleton. I'm done.
Thank you. Appreciate that. That was a good summary. I appreciate that. Michelle, welcome to Littleton. We're excited that you're here, and give you an opportunity to kind of introduce yourself to the board and to the, as Anthony mentioned, the large viewership.
Sure. So, Michelle Vibert, I'm obviously he said, I'm from the town of Winchester. I come from a small community, North Reading. So when Littleton posted the position for the Human Resources Director, I was very excited. It has that small community feel. And it really became noticeable during the interview. Everyone was more than welcoming right off the bat. And I'm very excited for this opportunity, and I'm up for the challenge to create the HR department and bring everyone together and really streamline processes for everyone to help out.
Awesome. Any questions from any of the members? Comments?
No questions. I just want to say that talking to people who were on the interviewing team, they were so excited with your candidacy that I'm very confident of their choice, because they said you were up here and far ahead of everyone else. So with that, I want to welcome you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Actually, I do have a question. I echo what my colleague Joe said as well. Excited to have you on board. Had a chance to review your candidacy and your resume as a member of the Personnel Committee this morning, and through information from the chairman and Anthony. One thing they said that I'd be interested in hearing you elaborate on a little bit is, my understanding is your previous or current position, you came into a town where they were, like, similar to us, were establishing their HR department at the level that we're doing it here, so you had an opportunity to kind of create or help create the department. And I think you probably know from the interview process, or if not your own research, that we're about a year into a transformation as well there. I wonder if you can speak to that and any insights you might have.
Sure. So when I got on board in Winchester in 2017, my predecessor was probably there for a year and a half. You certainly cannot build an HR department in a year and a half. It takes a lot longer, and it takes a large team. So when I came on board, that was my job, was to create the HR department and take it and run with it. Really, everyone was kind of on their own little island. You had the fire department, the police department, DPW, and so on. And it's really collaborating with a bunch of different departments and pulling them all together and really letting them know why you're there. You're not there to make more work. You're not there to make their life harder. I always say welcome to the principal's office, because people think when you come to HR you're in trouble, which is not always the case, right? You're a resource. You're there to help. You're there to guide them with whatever they need. Sometimes you're a mother, sometimes you're a counselor, even though the degree doesn't come with that, but you wear many hats, and I'm ready to do that, and I'm up for the challenge for that.
Terrific. Well, we hope to clear the decks in as many ways as we can to make your ability to do your job as uncomplicated as it can be. Good luck.
Thank you.
Great. It's nice to meet you, Michelle. I heard wonderful things about you, and I look forward to working with you, and just wanted to say welcome aboard.
Thank you very much.
We got to meet through the interview process, so any questions that I may be asking tonight, I think you've already answered, but just echo with what my colleagues have said. Mr. Wilson was in on the process as well, as a member of the Personnel Board and the Chair of the Finance Committee, and Superintendent Clenchey. And we do the little debrief at the end with Jen and Joe and Anthony, and it did become clear pretty quickly that you were the candidate that we really thought was a great fit for Littleton, and I think that's as important. I mean, the technical skills are certainly there, but if there's not that fit, I think it can be a challenge for the candidate as well as for the community. And you kind of were the whole package. So I'm very excited. We're very excited, and for the community, I look forward to an opportunity for us to do some sort of an open house and introduce you not only to the staff but to the community as well. So very excited. Your husband's here to share in this event. I really, I think it is an event, and would entertain a motion to support the town administrator's appointment.
Move the select board vote to confirm the appointment by the town administrator, Ms. Michelle Selbrd, for the position of Human Resource Director for the town of Littleton.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded by Mr. Glavy. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. It's unanimous, 4-0 vote. So welcome aboard.
Thank
It's
you
a
very much.
first-
I welcome this opportunity. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Actually, you comfortable with a handshake or elbows or fist bumps or whatever you're comfortable with?
Thank you.
You bet, thank you. Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Jen, you want to get that photo up out front?
Congratulations.
Photos?
Yeah, come on. My new home.
Part of the family.
Okay,
Little do you know what you're in for.
1, 2, 3. Thank you. Now, new husband, I do appreciate that you're part of the family, but
Yes to that.
thank you. All right. Perfect, thank you.
Can I do one without?
Absolutely. Perfect.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Oh, this is awesome.
Oh, we do have to adjourn now.
Yeah, we do.
Ready to go.
I'm telling you, I'm bringing my own table saw in.
I know.
I'm gonna take 3 inches off of this one and that one. We're done.
Just move the wall.
Here we go.
I feel like I do every time I bump into it.
Ooh.
All right, this is a great moment for Littleton. I'm very excited. And without any further business to address tonight, we will be having a meeting on Monday, the 12th. So, regular business. But I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All those, seconded by Mr. Glavy, so that Sue won't be able to find out who seconded it.
Right.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
It's unanimous. We are adjourned.